Okay, so I have a different video for today. I don't know how to go about this. I don't know how to take the topic lightly, but basically judging on the title of this video is probably why you clicked on it. It's Autism Speaks Month, and I found some things out today. Some things that I find disturbing, kind of offensive. I don't know how to explain it. I'm lost for words what I just saw today. So today is What the Fuck Marine episode. We're gonna start off with a series of videos that talk about autism, and we're gonna look at 2 commercials from Autism Speaks. Now, these on the surface, well, at least one of them seems completely fine to me. The other one is something I would like to call a propaganda of sorts, something that it makes it seem like it's evil, like autism is evil, something that autism is not, something it blows the whole thing out of proportion. And I think the only way we can actually understand what people are saying about Autism Speaks is to actually go into these commercials and into what this guy, Indieandy, is saying. We're only going to brush up on a couple things, but today's What the Fuck Marine episode, we're going to go into this head first. So strap in, it's going to get bumpy. Alright, so we have Indieandy here, and we're gonna watch at least half of this video until he gets into the whole statistics of Autism Speaks, and then basically then after that we'll get into the more disturbing.
So, as many of you will know, I'm on the autistic spectrum. I have something called PDD-NOS. The reason why I want to talk about Autism Speaks is because I've been doing some research into Autism Speaks. Because I am autistic, and it makes sense for an autistic person to look into what organisations are out there to help others, etc. And when I've been looking into Autism Speaks, both sides, so the good and the bad, it's mainly been bad, unfortunately. Autism Speaks gives this impression that autism conditions and autism in general is like a disease and something that needs to be eradicated from our society. I personally think it's a very negative view, thinking that autism is something that can be cured or should be cured. But to say that autism's kind of like a cancer, that it really affects families in a negative way, is not a very good portrayal of what autism can do.
Well, that's debatable. There's a lot of gray area that has with autism. It's a really touchy subject. I don't know why I'm doing this video right now. I really firmly believe that we're going to get into some deep shit. But when I first saw these 3 videos just a couple minutes ago, I didn't think anything was bad about Autism Speaks until I saw one video. We're going to continue this one though.
Yes, there are families out there who struggle with children who have autism. That is completely understandable. The fact that Autism Speaks is given this very demonic kind of portrayal of what autism is, and the fact that they're kind of preying on people's anxieties about autism, I think is very wrong. Unfortunately, as of this moment in time, autism is not a curable condition.
Why was that even needed? Autism is a mental condition. The only way to fucking possibly fix it is to zap your fucking brain or something. Do some neurosurgeon work. I don't fucking know. It's all up here. It's a developmental disability, whatever you want to call it. It's a disability. You can't fix it. That doesn't even need it to be said.
It's not a curable condition. Personally speaking, if there was an actual cure for autism, I would take it.
Okay. So you wouldn't want to be cured from this thing? I would. I mean, autism has affected me negatively, and if I could get rid of it, I could. Help me out. It would help me out in high school. Yeah, with that whole lesbian girl situation that we don't mention on this channel, even though I have on almost every single episode of this fucking series. Fuck you.
Also, when I've been looking into Autism Speaks as well, figures from 2014, I believe, basically from their statistics and funding that they've put into projects, only 4% actually went to families helping them with children with autism and other autistic conditions.
Okay, so he throws up some fancy smancy subtitles with percentages up here. I calculated these, and these only go up to 96%. The other 4% is the money that they donate to families. And he basically goes on to say a couple things about Autism Speaks afterwards after this.
Even though this company's trying to raise awareness of autism and try to help, if you're only putting 4% of your earnings from various sources, that personally really confuses me. The other thing I wanted to talk about with Autism Speaks is the fact that they have put out commercials to raise awareness of their company, which is all well and good. That's how companies grow and build and stuff. That's absolutely fine. But there's this one commercial that everyone talks about, and I watched it for the first time last night, and I found it to be really bloody offensive. Now, I will leave the commercial down below. You can watch it and find your own view. For me, it was quite offensive.
Okay, they put out some commercials. Okay, so good stuff. They're putting out commercials and stuff. So let's see what's so bad about this. I mean, you gotta get awareness for your disease or whatever the fuck this you want to call it, since you know it's such this terrible fucking thing. You want to get awareness for it. So let's see what's so wrong about it. All right, so let's go down to the description here and look at this stuff here. So we go to the description and let's see here, autism links. Okay, Autism Speaks 2016 commercial. Okay, let's click on it.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Okay, so far the commercial is pretty decent. It gives the symptoms of autism and basically gives you knowledge about the symptoms of autism so you can recognize it early. So I don't see anything bad with this, but if I go to the comment section, holy shit, I find some angry people. I have autism and I can speak for myself. Thank you very much. It's the top comment. Autism Speak doesn't know what they're talking about. Wow, such amazing talent wasted on some terrible organization. Like, what is so bad about Autism Speaks? I don't fucking understand. And this goes on throughout the entire comment section. Okay, I'll bite. What the hell is this? For those who don't have autism, this is like a PSA working with black people. PSA about working with black people? What? That displays black people holding up a KFC while eating a watermelon and speaking in a rap lyrics. What the fuck? I get what he's saying. He's saying that it's stereotypical, but why go in so much detail about, why couldn't you just say this is stereotypical for autistic people? I don't fucking understand. If I ask everyone what is autism, we still don't know the real answer. You have it, but we don't know what exactly it is. GG humanity. Not buying it for a second. Get bent. Autism Speaks. What is so... I can't stand this. Thanks to this commercial, my son felt ashamed of his diagnosis for the very first time. Way to go. You're perpetuating stereotypes about autism and making it sound like a defect. Knock it off. Okay, no, I didn't see anything wrong with this commercial. I showed you the entire commercial. It just basically shows the symptoms of autism. Yeah, maybe stereotypical, but those are the symptoms of autism. I didn't understand what Indieandy was saying at this point. Until I went back to his video, looked in the description again, and there's a video called I Am Autism. You're going to go headfirst into this video like I did. Just thinking, okay, Autism Speaks, okay? Awareness for autism. If you didn't think the first commercial was bad, okay, that's understandable because I didn't. I didn't think the first commercial was bad. Until I clicked this link in Indieandy's description box.
I am autism. I'm visible in your children, but if I can help it, I am invisible to you until it's too late.
Okay, what the fuck is this? Why is it so dark and demeaning? I don't understand.
I know where you live, and guess what? I live there too.
Is it gonna, like, kill me or something?
I hover around all of you. I know no color barrier, no religion, no morality, no currency. I speak your language fluently, and with every voice I take away, I acquire yet another language.
Okay, so you're saying you're some type of parasite that you can take my voice? Is that like a metaphor for people not being to speak at an early age? Is that what it is? If you say it like that, you're saying it like you're like Ursula taking Ariel's voice box away. It seems way dark. Why is it so dark? I don't understand.
I work very quickly. I work faster than pediatric AIDS, cancer,
Now that's a face only a mother can love. I'm editing that out.
and diabetes combined. And if you are happily married, I will make sure that your marriage fails.
What? Whoa, wait. How does autism make sure my marriage fails? What? When I first heard this, I was rolling on the floor laughing. I couldn't believe what I heard. You're going to make sure my marriage fails because my child has autism. Or that if I had autism, my marriage is going to fail. Why?
Your money will fall into my hands, and I will bankrupt you for my own self-gain. I don't sleep, so I make sure you don't either.
Okay, I can guarantee I know 2 little children within this household who has autism, and they sleep perfectly fine.
I will make it virtually impossible for your family to easily attend a temple, a birthday party, a public park, without a struggle, without embarrassment, without pain. You have no cure for me.
Okay.
Your scientists don't have the resources, and I relish their desperation. Your neighbors are happier to pretend that I don't exist. Of course, until it's their child. I am autism. I have no interest in right or wrong. I derive great pleasure out of your loneliness. I will fight to take away your hope. I will plot to rob you of your children and your dreams. I will make sure that every day you wake up, you will cry, wondering who will take care of my child after I die.
Whoa. Okay. I just now got what that just said. I didn't hear that the first time. I was possibly too shocked at what was in front of me. We're almost at the halfway point in this video. And it's so far making it seem like autism is the scariest thing on the planet. And you get this feeling while watching it so far that it's the scariest thing on the planet. They're really driving the point home with this one. Autism is this evil fucking thing that you don't want to have. You don't. They're really driving the point with this one.
And the truth is, I am still winning, and you are scared. And you should be. I am autism. You ignored me. That was a mistake.
I am autism, you ignored me, and that was a mistake. Judging by this 240p video, this video was probably made back in like, what, 08? I can't find anything about this video where it says where it was originally made. It's not something you ignore, because at this point in time you wouldn't even find out your child had it. I didn't find out I had autism until like 2013, 2012, and I was born in 97. So I was what, probably 14 maybe. Why is it feels like it's putting so much blame onto the parents. We're about halfway through this video.
And to autism I say,
I am a father,
a mother,
a grandparent,
brother,
a sister.
We will spend every waking hour trying to weaken you.
Alright, I'm just gonna stop it right there, because you already blew it. You blew it. Dude, the first half of the video making it feel like, you know, my child was going to die of autism. You already blew it. You can't make an uplifting thing now. You can't. It's too late. It's too late. And I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm just going to leave you with that one. I know this may have been a shorter episode or something, but I'm just going to leave you with that one. I can't believe what I just heard. I can't even finish the video. I can't even finish it because I'm flabbergasted. So if that 40 minute and 40 seconds didn't change your opinion about Autism Speaks, I don't know. What the fuck, Marine? What the fuck? Next time I'm going to do Fallout 76 like everyone voted on my Facebook page. But I feel since it's Autism Speaks week, month, whatever, to do this. If you have autism, don't feel afraid to have it. Don't feel like you are some broken human being. You know, I felt that way before when I had autism, and it's not a good feeling, you know? When I found out I had autism, I was afraid. And at first, I didn't understand what it meant. You know, I was like, oh, I have autism. That's cool. I don't know what it means. And then, you know, high school happened. And I didn't see the effects of my behavioral learning disability till it was far too late. And thanks to my lack of understanding of behavior skills, I suffered.
I got kicked out of school. I do agree, people demonize autism and people with autism, even if they don't mean to. Let's say, for example, I had repetitive behavior. Everything had to be the same, just like in the first commercial stated, when something changed, I got out of my comfort zone and I was upset. So, like, I built a routine around a person. Now we're getting into some touchy stuff, but I got into repetitive behavior and it was formed around a person, and once things changed about me and that person and things changed about the whole routine, my life was destroyed for a good while. I didn't know how to cope. I didn't know how to react. All I tried to do for all the senior years to get that routine back, to get that one happiness back. Now, it could have been obsession, it could be, autism with the repetitive behavior, it could have been anything, it could be a number of things. But when I lost my repetition, my safety net, that destroyed me. And I do believe the school system saw me as a problem because of the disabilities I had, that I would act upon these repetitive behaviors and such as making sure I'm around this person, or again, it could have been inception, but I really believe autism had a point to it. My day had to have been the exact same every day. I had to leave at the same time in the morning. I had to leave classes early because, my autism Asperger's at the same time, just so I can wait outside the freaking reading class senior year for like 5 minutes before the bell ring for the next period. It's a mess. But I'm gonna try to end this here, okay? Bottom line, I have a different opinion about Autism Speaks just by the first minute and 43 seconds of that video alone. I don't know how I am supposed to react. Especially me having autism and making me seem like I have a terminal illness, that I'm going to die. It's going to be the end of the fucking world. I see you in Spartans in the next mission. Marineman out. Bye-bye.